After we won that Women's World Series, we kind of went home and did a lot of training, planning, working on our game plan. I think our biggest thing that we worked on back home was our defence, because we knew the defence was going to win games. When you win the ball, you score more tries. Heading into that 2013 World Cup, from that World Series, being such a newbie to rugby, I think all I really thought about was just get the ball and run like heck. Those first couple of games, it was an awesome start to the tournament. You know, we put up a big score against a couple of them and didn't concede any points, so it was great. That game against Canada in the last pool round, it was an awesome game. They put up a big fight, but I think at the end of the day, our defence really took hold of that game, and with that, we were able to turn over ball and get a big win against them. You know, England had beaten us twice throughout that World Series in Houston. I remember that distinctly. They were such a rugby strong nation. We knew that they were going to bring it, and I think what we went in was, if we spread them, go width to width to width to width, we're going to create holes, and they're going to be slipping off tackles. So that was a big work on when we went into that game. I wouldn't be able to score those tries without my teammates. They do so much work for me. At that time I had Kayla McAllister on my inside playing centre, and she draws 3 people in as it is, so hanging outside her, I'm always in the space.
So who is going to get into the final?
That game against USA, I distinctly remember running against Vix Falayan. I was down the left side, she was chasing me down on that right-hand side. I just looked at her and I think I gave her a cheeky poke my tongues out, but she's such a good mate. You know, we see her around the circuit nowadays, and it was an awesome game.
Such a fantastic honour for these two teams. May the best team win.
It is harder to play against the person that we played in the pool rounds in the final, because they've played you, they've seen you, they can correct the mistakes that they've done or better the strengths that they've also got. So going into a final, you can never rest on your laurels that, oh, we've beat them before, we can do it again. But just, you know, every team that plays the black jersey, they bring it every time. My coach, Alan Bunting, said, you know, the wet grass makes you faster. Everyone else is going to be slower. So I was like, okay, that's my mentality going into that game. And now every game when it's all ripped up and raining down, it makes me faster. That game kind of just hangs in my mind still. I still remember my try against Jen Kish. It was a pretty special moment. I think it was the opening try of the game.
Portia Woodman, who better to score the opening try at this World Cup final? 11 tries for Woodman.
We thought we had a good game plan, and I think to score 2 tries just shows our teamwork and the impact that our team can play.
Tyler Nathan Wong knows it's full time, kicks it out, and what a performance that was.
I remember that I think I just ran out there and you can see a picture of us, we're all running to hug one person, and it's pretty incredible. Hoodie's auntie had passed away earlier on that week, so she was just all in tears, looking up at the sky for her auntie, and everyone else was just jumping for joy. To win alongside our boys, us do a haka and then them do their haka, it's a moment that we never thought we'd get again until Com Games, but that haka is always a special moment. It's specifically made just for us, the girls, and to have to perform that after that World Cup final was pretty special.